Dear brothers and sisters, still alive is the joy that made our hearts vibrate on the day of the feast of the presentation of Jesus to the temple, when our pontiff Samuel wanted to address a universal message to all Christians and to all the men and women animated by goodwill, words impregnated with love and passion, of He who animated by the love that is Jesus Christ, in the full awareness of the call received from the Father, who has at heart the salvation of all humanity. With immense gratitude and sincerity, we wish to unite ourselves again today, to His heart, to raise together a prayer of praise and thanksgiving to God, the Father Almighty, for all that He has given us, gives us, and will give to us. Honor and glory to you, Holy Father. The theme of today's Gospel is the call of Matthew, that today echoes, as Samuel reminded us yesterday, this word, "Follow me." On the example of Matthew, today we must all readily renew the yes to the call received and desire once again to follow the Lord, who calls us today here, to do His will, to change the quality of our response to the call, to renew our life. Matthew was a publican, a sinner, a tax collector, on behalf of the Roman power. Hated by the people, precisely because of the profession he practiced. Every day, he was there. Overwhelmed by his interests and calculations, Matthew had not known the true essence and substance of love. He knew another kind of love, a disordered love, that satisfied the senses, the ego, immersed in power and money. But in the moment in which he met true love, love made flesh, he did not hesitate to leave everything and follow that man. A man loved by the little ones, who ate with sinners, who went in search of those who were sick in the soul, to heal and save. And for this despised by those who considered themselves pure, holders of law and religion. How many Matthews are there today, who live, looking for satisfaction in what is the world, but who are poor of God, of true love? And how many, strong of the mandate of Caesar, take advantage, as did the old Matthew, of their position to crush many little ones, that now as then, are victims of injustice and abuse of the powerful. Brothers and sisters, to you all I say, come here, come to little cradle of the baby Jesus, and listen to the voice of the Lord, who says to you today, follow me. Then Matthew left everything and followed the Lord, as did the first 4 apostles, Simon Peter, Andrew, James, and John. Matthew abandoned his possessions, his riches, his securities. With readiness and radicality, he left everything and followed that man God, Jesus. A man not understood by many, even by his relatives. But that man gave spirit and love. Spirit and life, who listens to his voice feels the novelty. Something new, great, unique. And so one leaves what is old, to follow that man in his mission. Follow me. Matthew felt loved, not judged. And this triggered in his heart the desire of freedom, to get out of the slavery of sin and evil. With the lively enthusiasm of those who want to start a new life, Matthew met love, true love, and immediately his life changed. This is what has happened and is happening every day to each one of us at the little cradle. Here we have met, and every day we meet love, the true love of a God, who approaches and bends over those who are on the brink of the abyss, on those who are prey to sin and discouragement and wants to change life. Here is the example of the Father, who embraces the prodigal son, who understood the error runs and asks for forgiveness to the Father, to abandon what is sin and truly change his life. Today the voice of the Father resonates here and says, come my son, my embrace awaits you. As minister and above all as Father, today I say, treasuring and wanting to put into practice the teachings received from Maria Giuseppina Norcia, the depository of this great divine mystery. She, without neglecting her maternal duties and her work, with sweetness and with infinite motherly love, welcomed and consoled us, entrusting us and showing us the way to follow. Follow the Lord, she told us. Here is our journey, initiated and guided by she who is spiritual mother, that with immense sacrifice and total self-denial, has nourished us with all the love of Jesus, which daily she always received intimately. Then, according to the promise of the Father, she indicated to us Samuel, as the one who would continue her divine mission, until the fulfillment of the plan of love and redemption of the Father. Here is the birth of this Church, Church of Christ, with whom the Father has re-established his new and eternal alliance. To us today, the task of taking by the hand all those who are groping in the darkness of this world, without hope, and bring them here, before Jesus, so that they too may benefit from such grace and mercy. To you young people, today I say, persevere in this path of holiness, loving one another as Jesus loves you. Purify hearts from every feeling of envy, jealousy, prevarication, in order to be pure and holy, worthy to live the New Jerusalem. Be ready to follow the Lord as Matthew did, leaving all that is world. Do not do as another young man did, the rich young man described in the Gospel, who in front of the radical call of Jesus, did not follow him, but turned his back on him, while considering himself righteous, because he believed to respect the commandments. Man's eternal destiny depends by his choices and on the heart and will with which each one carries them out. Beyond what may be the starting condition, consecrate your heart every day to the Immaculate Heart of Mary, so that following the example of her Son, you may become many little Jesus and many little Mary, to save so many unrepentant souls, by ways unknown to man. Onward with joy, to win and triumph. Jesus thanks you for your sacrifice, that you daily offer with your prayer, in presence, before his little cradle, thus warming his heart, so offended and so embittered by the ungratefulness of men. If Jesus is with you, who is against you? So be it.